Welcome to the set of Lost and Found. Journey. I guess the first thing that comes to mind when I hear journey is the journey of this album, basically. Going from point A to point B and everything in between. For me, when I was lost, it really took me on a journey to be found, to get to the other side of the coin. And it wasn't so much about finding something, it was actually about revealing something. And I felt that the journey I'm talking about or singing about in Lost and Found has been the journey of peeling off to reveal who I really am and actually getting closer to my true essence. Well, the last couple of months, actually, we've been working out a concept for Lost and Found. Originally, it was supposed to be a different story, actually just walking around in Berlin, and then we got this great space to use. So now the story is a bit different, and it's actually showing very much the Lost and Found, and it's bringing in little messages from, or little essence from all the songs on the album, and it literally features a relationship that is undergoing lots of changes. What I also wanted to say was we had a 2-day shoot, but it wasn't really a 2-day shoot, it was more like a working week crammed into 2 days or crammed into 48 hours. But it was just amazing, and the spirit on set was high all the time. There was just so much motivation there, and I was really, really, really touched by the achievement. For me, I think this whole process of making Lost and Found has been actually a process of constantly working on my perception. Just before I started working on the album, I had this very, very, very dark period. But something happened, and the next day I felt like it was like a new beginning. And I realized that what I was experiencing, my own personal darkness, that was maybe necessary to bring me forwards, because sometimes it's actually the chaos that starts to create something new. To me, music has a life of its own, for sure. I think the songs have a life of their own. Just like when a new life is created, that's not like we can't control. Like we can't control how our kids are going to turn out to be. And I feel a little bit it's the same with music, and especially since I surrendered and try to let go of the process and just trust the process, that the song knows how it should sound. And it already exists, and it's really just my job to manifest it. I think someone's destiny, that is their destination, and the destiny is just the journey to that destination. that journey alone can be extremely rewarding and scary and mysterious, and what we find when we go in there sometimes is unbelievable, and it is very easy to get lost doing that. But then, you know, we get back to the found part. So it's really, I think life is really about this current losing, finding, but at the end of the day, we don't really truly own anything, because what are we going to take back to our graves at the end of the day?
On the journey by my side is courage I no longer need to hide. I feel alive. There's a wiggle in my step, a little shake in my knee, but as I'm tapping my feet, I'm beginning to see that the wheels started moving, and I'm moving too, and it leads me closer, closer to you, closer to you. Closer to you. Fate laid out in patterns I cannot ignore. The fragments of the past, I'm mending seams that once were torn. The rays from the lighthouse keep me safe and warm, and now I'm free.